Welcome back to the channel. This is day two of using the Tradeify straight to Sim funded account. Another 1 day, one trade, $209 on this trade, 10 points. I think went a little higher than that, but so 199 yesterday, 209 today, and that's it. I'm in and out, one trade, I'm done. So the goal with this account is not to make crazy amounts of money over the course of um, months. I mean, over the course of a couple weeks. I'm going to stretch this out and just try and be green basically every day. Take one good trade and then get away from it, close it out, move on to something different. And I think that's kind of the best way. It's the best way I trade. If I trade multiple times in a day, or I trade late in the day, or I come back to it and I'm trying to trade, just it's just never good, right? I've lost many accounts just because I overtraded or took an extra trade in a day because I, wanted to or was bored or had the charts pulled up or something like that. So as you can see, one trade, 2 day, $209 was profit. The account right now is sitting at 408. I've only taken two trades. These are the only two trades that I have taken, both on the NQ, one contract only. That's awesome. Let's get back to it. So now let's get into showing you what the trade was. So as you can see here, market opened up. This two black lines with a 15-minute opening range break down basically is what happened. We just started falling like a rock. I let it continue to fall. This is a 15-minute chart that I'm looking at. It finally bounced from this point and started making its way back up. And here is where I took my trade. I probably took it a little bit too high. Um, because the market has been falling like this for quite some time, for a few days now, and a couple of times I have been caught um, trying to counter that fall too early. So with this, I just kind of got busy and just left it alone, let it just started moving. But when I came back to it, it had clearly already started making its move back up, and I eventually decided to go to a lower time frame. It was on the 3 minute chart where I took the trade. This is exactly the candle that I took the trade in, because the 1 minute chart basically went up and we started consolidating in this area. But I was really paying attention to the 1 minute chart right down in here. Let me go ahead and use this line just to make sure y'all know exactly what I'm looking at. So right in here, I was on the 1 minute chart, and this was too extended for me on the 1 minute chart. I was not going to take a trade on the 1 minute chart after it had taken this move. Look at all those wicks that we started getting. We did get some consolidation dead to the right, which was really good. It was something that needed to happen, something that I was watching, but not on the 1 minute chart. Let's go to back to the 3 minute chart, and I'll continue to talk through this trade. So on the 3 minute chart, we had two of these candles right here that were kind of back to back and pretty good consolidation. And when we went down here again and started to break back out, that's when I took my buy trade, and we ended up setting it up for 10 points already. So when I set the trade up for my account, I automatically put in the brackets. TradingView does a really good job. It has a really good trade um, um, box that you can kind of adjust, pinpoint accuracy on your uh, boxes. You don't really have to create those early. You can if you want to. Sometimes I do it in the moment, but in this one, I was a 10 point win and about it's a 55 tick. So I guess roughly 15 point loss was what for a stop loss is what I was looking at, or what I was trying to trade. And fortunately, it immediately popped. So as you can see, I got in at 21,107.25, that one contract right there, and then got out at 21,118. All in, all out, same trade, a little over 10 points. So really, really good pop. And again, the thought process was we had this nice consolidation where we went down and we came back up, and then we started moving to the side. We broke above that right there on this candle right here, and then pushed even further. Now, this would have probably been a good area for that trade. It's even on the 1 minute chart. That would have been a good area to have gotten into, like a little 10 point push trade or whatever. But I wasn't watching it at that time, and I was on the 1 minute chart during that time, and it had already started moving away from this point. So I didn't try to jump in. With this account, I'm basically wanting that 10 points. I'm wanting to take that breakout of 10 points. So I'm waiting for those moments where the market is really kind of giving me that move or showing me that move. And I'm trying to be as patient as possible. And sometimes I'll miss a trade, or I'll, more than likely will let a trade run too far before I actually decide to get into it. And this one I almost did. However, I pulled a Fibonacci. We were still below the midpoint of that Fibonacci. So VWAP, as I pulled it, was situated up here at the, 6.2, just through that golden pocket, on the Fibonacci. So, and then the 15-minute opening breakdown bottom line was right there in front of your face. So we had already busted back in that first standard deviation of the VWAP. Actually, that's exactly where we consolidated on. We touched it 3 times basically before actually moving away from it. And that's the reason. And all of those reasons combined got me into that trade. And that's the reason why I took it. So really quick pop, really quick move. Again, we were down here below the Monday range, well below. We were right here at the Monday range. It really looked like we were going to break out right before market open. And then, we just started just slamming down. And at that point, you can either find a reason to go down with it or walk away from it and let it just kind of find its feet. And that's what I did. I kind of let it do its move. And when it started finding its feet and it looked like it was going to kind of make a turnaround, that's when I decided, okay, we're going to go long here. And I'm an optimistic. I guess I'm an optimistic trader, so I'm always looking for the long plays more than I am the short plays. For whatever reason, I see those patterns a lot better, and I try to take the long trades more than I do the shorts. So, anyways, that's basically the trade that I took today. We go back to the journal. You can see I've had this account for 2 days. I've taken 2 trades, and I am up $408 total on this account in Tradeify. And I really love that you get this whole journal. Definitely take advantage of the 30% off that they have going. I don't have an affiliate link to it right now, so I'm not trying to sell anything or do anything like that. So just go to Tradeify, type in some type of find somebody's link. I know Patrick Weiland's got one out there. I'm sure that there are multiple YouTubers out there that have the different Tradeify links that you can get the 30% off at. So I appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next one.